Let's do this. Jimothy, my beef is with the wind. Why does it turn up to gale force the second I roll my trash and recycling out to the curb? Every trash day, my neighborhood turns into looking like a Walmart after Black Friday. Enough already. Eric in Colorado Springs. Rome, my beef is with sea salt. It tastes exactly the same as regular salt, but some people want to convince you it's special. People who claim it's special and tastes better are lying out their ass. If I cook for those people and use table salt instead of sea salt, they wouldn't be able to tell the difference. And if they said they can taste the difference, I would kick their lying asses out of my house. Tom in Virginia, that's different. I like that.
The salt.
I like that. James, my beef is when musicians let the audience sing their most popular song instead of singing it themselves. I didn't pay an arm and a leg to be a part of a giant sing-along with a bunch of strangers screaming at the top of their lungs, drunk, off of $15 pounders. Mike and Minnie, also good. Jim, I got a beef. Can we make it 3 in a row? Jim, I got a beef with people who say tuna fish. Could you be any more redundant? What other kind of tuna animal is there? We don't say salmon fish or halibut fish. We don't eat chicken bird. That's What's Your Beef segment is not sponsored by Old Trapper Beef Cow Jerky. Just call it tuna. Jason in Bend, Oregon. Hell yes, Jay. Nice job. That's 3 for me. I'm going to edit this one. Rome, my beef is with the wife. Recent Vegas vacation. She is dressed to kill. She has heads turning all night. We get back to the room, and suddenly I'm looking at Medusa. What the hell happened to the lady who was so hot for everybody else to see? Dawn in Fort Myers. Yo, dude. Hey, Rome, I have a beef with my coworker that says, true story, every time he's about to tell one of his lame-ass stories. Are we supposed to believe this exaggerated BS that he is spewing from his pie hole, or is true story just a tell that it's all a lie? Aaron in Iowa. Pimp in the box. My beef is with idiot drivers who pull out in front of you so close to where you have to swerve or jam on your brakes to avoid hitting them, and then they immediately turn into the next place of business. Hey, butt wipe. There wasn't a car within 100 yards behind me. You could have waited 2 more seconds, then pulled out. Patrick in Alabama. I agree. That is one of the all-time jerk moves. I hate that. Like, then they know, too. They know there's nobody behind you. At 49er Flex, hey, Jim, my beef is with grocery store managers who interrupt the music to make some lame and unnecessary announcement. They cut in at the worst times. At least let the drums finish on In the Air Tonight, man. Total buzzkill. Bro, I mean, I understand a good song getting interrupted, but at the market? But it's different. At Arlasco. See, this gets right to the point. My beef is bums that wear sunglasses courtside at indoor basketball games. Hashtag, what's your beef? Jaime, what's my beef? Listen, jerks, just don't bother with hitting the turn signal a half a second right before you turn. Thanks, idiots. Stephen S.A. I do that sometimes. Hey, extreme ownership. Jim, my beef is with man's inhumanity to the grape. Go to any produce department. Otherwise, normal people open up grape packages, sampling, then remove a vine or two, then disappear into the deli department. This behavior appears to span all races and creeds. Join me in a small way of ending the madness. Don't grope the grapes. Vince in Boca Raton. Hey, Rome. My beef is with all bosses that give more work to the hard workers while Johnny Do-Nothing down the hall gets less work because he can't be trusted. What's up with that? John signed JTG in the ATX. Alvin, did you send that? Rome, my beef is with the dude who on the first weekend of spring feels the need to test out all of his loud-ass lawn equipment at 7 a.m. on a Saturday. Hey, Bag, find another way to avoid your wife and children that does not involve waking up the whole damn neighborhood. Adam in South Jersey. Hey, Adam, I got to be honest. I agree with you, number one, even though I'm a guy who gets up between 4 and 5 every day no matter what. Dude, I think that's every neighborhood. There's always somebody with a lawnmower or some electric piece of equipment, some noise-making piece of equipment every Saturday morning. It's not even just the homeowner. Like, it's the worker, the vendor, whoever it is. Trader Brent, Romy, my beef is with the guy at the golf scramble who will take a leak anywhere on the course. Won't get behind a tree or a bush. Hell, not even behind a cart. Dude is leaking all over the fairway, and I'm trying to dial my wedge in. It's a fair point, dude. Do you know why I quit golf? Because I saw a guy took a dump in the fairway once. That's why I quit. That's why I don't play golf. Fun fact. Write that down. That's why I don't play golf. I once saw a dude take a dump in the fairway. That's my beef. See, James Kelly. Kenny, Jim, I got a beef with Coke Guy. Parties were a lot more fun until you showed up and brought cocaine and cigarettes and started talking about how great of an athlete you could have been. Get over it. You're in your 40s and you're about to have a heart attack. That's awesome. Hey, Jim, I bet all office workers have this beef. Buttholes. Stealing your food from the break room fridge. I put a stop to that a couple of years ago. I made great-looking sandwiches using cat food. Problem solved. Mike in Snowbird. We did the same thing years and years and years and years ago in Santa Barbara in local radio. It works. We didn't use cat food. We used refried beans that had been in the sink for 3 days and put brownie frosting over them. Cut them into little squares and put brownie frosting over them. Refried beans that had been in the sink for 3 days and then stacked them up on a paper plate on this one table because this one jock we hated would always take people's food. And this dude went in there and he ate it. And we were all dying, like dying. You think I was laughing the other day over whatever that was? We were dying times infinity. And then Homeboy came back and had another one. And then one of the guys that I did like, I love this guy. He's actually a famous jock. Bo Reynolds, I think. I love Bo. Anyway, Bo comes in. He's like, yo, dude, I love insert gal, the gal who made the brownies. He goes, dude, I love her, but man, her brownies taste like refried beans. I'm like, bro, you didn't. He's like, what? Yeah, man. No, really. They taste like refried beans. I'm like, you know why? They are, dude. That was not for you, man. That was for the afternoon guy. True story. That's not a true story with my embellishment. That is a true story. Derek near Green Bay. Jim, my beef is with Southwest for frowning about my beef. Signed Southwest guy. All right, so, Chalk, these are all good. Should I keep going through them or should I give the callers a shot? There's more. All right, so I'm constantly saying the calls are never as good as the tweets, but today might be different. Let's go with Mike in Tampa. Mike, what's your beef?
Romy, my beef is with the suits in New York who have taken it upon themselves to create their own version of the week that was on Friday instead of letting us watch Alvin's masterpiece. No one turned on the TV to watch a watered-down version of greatness. I haven't seen a decision this bad around the Jim Rome show since Dasmani left the XR4TI to go work for the Parks and Rec Department to make sure public restrooms had enough toilet paper or whatever it is he does. Out.
Nice job, Mike. All right, so that's a good beef. I don't know that the, quote, suits in New York thought so. Let's go to Tucson. John in Tucson. John, what's your beef?
Hi, Jim. My beef is with my radio station here in Tucson because last Friday they ran a test of the emergency broadcast system during the week that was. What the hell are they thinking? Hey, Tiger, break a leg. They call me Johnny B.
That's not a good call. No. You don't like that call. I don't like that call.
Alvie, are you planting these calls? Wow, back-to-back beefs about the week that was. Let's go to Washington. Ron. Good to have you, Ron. What's your beef?
My beef, Jim, is I have a beef with a certain someone whose name rhymes with Gafferty. Do I really need to learn a foreign language at my age, Jim, to understand play-by-play audio? 40 years ago, the only reason I got a D in French, because Sister Mary Whatnot was not having my story asked for 6 more months. Multiple times during the broadcast, it sounded like he was having a stroke, and it's a good thing he wasn't, because Hubert Davis was of no help.
Ron in Washington. Ouch. Man, my CBS fam is taking some today. 1-800-636-8686. Let's go to Kansas City, JJ. JJ, what's your beef?
Bro, my beef was KU basketball and the whole internet. How is this not a meme marriage by now? KU basketball is totally the Will Smith of college basketball. Weren't they throwing like haymakers and chairs 1 minute ago, and now they're giving the biggest award to them ever in their sport? Come on. Like, hire Will Smith as your next head coach. You're going to need him after the FBI has a few questions.
That's not a good call. No.
It's got to be tighter. Tighten it up. It can't be like a normal phone call or a normal rant. Beefs are like bam, 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 bam. State your beef, keep moving. Let's go to, like this guy will get it. Let's go to Bob in L.A. He's always got a beef. He doesn't even need Wednesday to be a beef day. Bob, what is your beef, Bob?
Hey, Jimbo, how about that bad warning light you have in your car for maintenance required? We all know what that means. They want you to run right into the car dealer, pay 3 times as much for an oil change, and pay for some 50-point check where they walk around and open the hood for 2 minutes. Anyway, I refuse not to get it, but I'm stuck with that light on all the time. I can't get it out. Some people, the new car, when it comes in, they're all saying, is there something wrong with your car? So I'm being...
That's not a good call. No.
Bob, it's one or the other.
You don't like that call.
Go in and get it fixed.
Not a very good call.
Or live with it, but don't complain that it costs too much to get it fixed and then complain that you have to look at it. Just ignore it, man.
Run his ass down.
I can't believe that segment's already over. I hate it. I hate it. We didn't even get a response to a beef. A beef response to a beef. There are some. I didn't get them in.